I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, or Kar Kodash for giving me the spirit to do this video. Let's jump right to it. Matthew chapter 10, verse 42. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. What is it referring to when it says unto one of these little ones? That's talking about the believers in Yahawashi man, that believes in the gospel, man. Okay? Now the question is that only talking about physical or is it twofold? Physical and spiritual. It's twofold. We're going to get into it, all right? Let's go to John chapter 12, starting verse 1. Then Yahawashi, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which he had been dead, whom he raised from the dead. There they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Yahawashi. And a pound is a lot, by the way. Okay? I've made spikenard, man. And to have a pound of it, I know that's a lot. Okay? It said very costly, and anointed the feet of Yahawashi, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment, man. Now, would this be considered giving a drink? And she did it directly to Yahawashi. It would, man. Okay? Because that drink represents charity, man. Doing things in fervent love and passion and sincerity. And that's what this woman did, man. Okay? And that was counted righteousness of her doing that, man. And she's going to get a reward for that. And she's written about, as we're reading about it right now. All right? From there, let's go to Luke chapter 7, starting at verse 44. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, Seest thou this woman? I have entered into thy house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she hath washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Okay, the same story. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, have not ceased to kiss my feet. Okay, meaning she served. She did things in sincerity, man, in passion, in belief. She did it because her faith and belief is why she did that. Now let's go to Psalms, a quick precept to that real quick to make a point. Psalms chapter 2, verse 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Right, so what does it mean to kiss the Son, man? You got to serve, man. Okay? You got to do things in sincerity, man, and passion and fervent love to this gospel, man. Okay? And that goes back into doing what? Kissing each other, because when you kiss each other, you're kissing Yahawashi and Yahawashi. Okay? It all links into the body of Yahawashi and Yahawashi, which I'm going to get into in a second, okay, to run that point home. All right? Back at Luke chapter 7, let's read 45 again. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, hath not ceased to kiss my feet. My head with oil thou didst not anoint, but this woman have anointed my feet with ointment. And that ointment was 100 pounds of spikenard, man. Okay? And it said very costly, you know, that I read in John chapter 12. Okay? Verse 47. Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven. For she loved much, but to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. And he said unto her, Thy sins are forgiven. And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves, Who is this that forgiveth sins also? And he said unto the woman, Thy faith hath saved thee. Go in peace. You see that? Her faith hath saved her, because she did that in faith. She did that with sincerity and passion and belief and faith, man. That's why she went to Yahawashi and did that, man. That was considered righteousness. That was a good thing. That's why he says that thy faith hath saved thee. Go in peace. Okay? That's a beautiful thing, man. You got to understand that, man. Okay? Now it says her sins were many, right? Let's go back to 47. Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins which are many are forgiven. So it says her sins which are many. But what she did was an act of charity. Now let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. And above all things have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. And she had many multitude of sins, but it was forgiven her. Why? Because of the love and charity she showed towards Yahawashi, man. But if she would have did that also towards the disciples, it still would have counted as the same, because why? You do it to him, okay? The least of these little ones you have done to me, which I'm about to get into in a second. All right? So that proves what? That the charity, man, okay? When you go back to Matthew 10, let me go back to it real quick. Matthew 10, verse 42, read that again. Whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. So that's twofold, man. It could be something physical you do, okay, in sincerity because of your belief, because it all goes back to spiritual anyway, okay, because her faith did what? It saved her, as Yahawashi said out of his mouth. Though she was given something physical, but she did something physical through faith and spiritual. So overall, it's going to be spiritual at the end of the day, okay? But it's still twofold, man. It ain't just advice, or I'm going to teach you, that's charity, but also it can be goods and different things you do in sincerity, okay, and belief in this gospel. And you did it for that particular reason. That's why it says a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple because you believe, okay, because it's still spiritual, all right? Okay, let's go to Matthew chapter 25, starting at verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was a hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. So when you read that, that's twofold, okay? It could have been a situation where, for example, a brother was actually hungry, and you gave him some food. He needed something. That goes into this bracket, okay? It could be he needed to be edified about something, man, that he really needed for his spirit to move forward. And you did that. That goes under this bracket, all right? It says, I was a stranger and you took me in, naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? Now, when the Lord said this, it also goes back to kissing him. Because when you kiss the body of Yahawashi and Yahawashi, you're also kissing Yahawashi, man. Okay, as Yahawashi said. All right, kiss him unless you be angry. This is part of that kissing. All right, that's what he's talking about. All right, whether he's physically here or he's here in the spirit through the body through individual men that believe in him. Okay, so back at verse 37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hunger and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me. Right, so you kiss them, you kiss me. Okay, so we got to be serving, man. Okay, charity, whether it's something physical through faith or whether it's just straight spiritual, man, and it has nothing to do with physical. But all these things we have to be doing in this truth and get better at doing within this truth, man. That's going to do good for your soul, all right? You're going to be blessed for that. From there, let's go to 1 John chapter 3, verse 17. But whoso have this world's goods, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? So somebody who has his world's goods, man, something that's physical, and see that his brother has need, man. You're supposed to help him, man. That's something physical, right? But it also returns back spiritual, okay? It's spiritual in the first place because you're supposed to do it in the spirit of Yahawashi, man. Okay? It's all in the spirit, man. Because you know it's a good thing to do. It's a righteous thing to do. So let's read that again. But whoso hath this world's goods, and seeth his brother have need, and shut up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? Now, if you shut up your bowels of compassion from that individual, then you are shutting up from who? Yahawashi. Okay? So when Yahawashi said, hey, you did it to me because you did it to him, he ain't going to be talking to you because you ain't did it, man. You shut it up. That shows you how important it is. All right, let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 6, starting at verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. You don't have to be rich, okay? You might have some of the world's goods, like we talked about in 1 John 3:17, that a brother may need, man, okay? You ain't supposed to be high-minded, man. It says, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, Yahawashi, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy, that they do good that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come. And that's what this is about, man. We're laying up a good foundation. And that goes with dealing with the body of Yahawashi man. Feeding the body, man. Okay? Overall, man. In all things that builds us up, that sustains us, that helps us, man, in need. Okay? It says that they may lay hold on eternal life. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to lay hold on eternal life, man. Okay? So I hope all you brothers were edified, man, that, hey, man, kiss the Lord, but we got to kiss each other to kiss the Lord, man. Okay? It goes into that. All right? I hope all you brothers were edified. I want to give all praises again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all you brothers out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.